You're listening to the Incomparables Total Party Kill podcast, in which a group of friends play Dungeons and Dragons on the internet for your amusement. This is episode number 163, posted November 2018. Dog and Pony Show. All right, are you guys setting out? Or are you doing more in town? What are you planning?
So far, I don't have anywhere else that I particularly want to stop, unless the temple happens to be a temple to Hela Brightaxe, but
it is not.
Yeah, all the clerics were killed. I'm guessing no. Thus, my shelter of the faithful pretty useless.
I mean, you would get some in-kind, consideration for being a faithful, but yeah.
Gotcha.
Spurious.
Hey.
Before we take off, you have maybe a battle cry song you can sing to just make us all feel inspired?
I'll inspire you in the moment. Don't worry about it.
No, all right. Very well.
That is totally
now
a
I'm
thing
worried
I do.
about it.
No, I mean, do you want to be inspired right now?
Oh, no, I didn't mean magically.
Oh, well.
I just didn't know if you had like a marching song we could do.
Yeah, you guys, at some point,
I know several marching songs. I will tell you, they are great at setting a pace and keeping you on it. They are not great at not attracting orcs.
Ah, right.
Not.
We're double negative.
I'm pulling out another piece of parchment.
While you guys are doing your business, Imra, you have wandered out of the shop slightly while they're finishing up, and as you're standing there, a dog prances up to you. A dog that seems to be unaccompanied, has no owner in it. It's very friendly, and it comes over and it starts wagging its tail at you.
Puppy! Oh my god.
It's a mastiff.
Oh my god. I want to keep it. Can I keep it?
Well, you look around. There
it.
doesn't seem to be anybody watching it. Like it doesn't seem to be a company. There doesn't seem to be anybody looking for it. Doesn't seem to be anybody like raising their eyebrow really at it or anything like that.
All right. Well, so I'm gonna tentatively kind of put my hand out and let it smell my hand. While I look to see if
it licks your hand. It's very friendly. Like, can you roll an animal handling for me? With advantage.
I can help if need be.
Oh no! I rolled off the table. One more try. Ooh, that is a 22.
Wow.
And that was a 17.
All right. So this dog, like, it barks at you friendly like, and it sort of sits down and it's like panting and wagging its tail and all that good stuff. Seems a little hungry.
Okay. So I'm gonna pet its head with one hand and reach into my pack with another and pull out some kind of
jerky,
something from my rations, jerky or something. Yeah.
It gladly devours it, and it is sort of rubs its head against you. It seems very friendly, like seems very very attached.
I feel like it's important that Micah knows there are homebrew rules for playing a dog as a player character.
What?
Please don't give him any ideas.
No one told me that.
I'm looking out for you, not like Dan.
Thank you,
not me.
Tony. We should start up another one, and I'll be a dog in it.
Okay.
So
almost not kobold.
Okay.
Imra, you
so
notice
Elevor's going to be taking terrible risks and eventually get killed just so he can play with them.
Yeah. Oh dear, I'm stepping off this mountain. Oh no.
Oh no.
I thought I could float.
Imra, when you go to leave, the dog follows you.
I have a puppy. Imra's like very excited, obviously, and I'm gonna name it. What should I name it? And she's thinking, and she's like Alexandrite, and just like every once in a while, like stops and pets it and feeds it a little bit more jerky. Not too much. You don't want to make it sick, but it looks a little hungry. So gotta make sure
it's
taken
clearly
care of.
been it doesn't seem like it's not badly taken care of, but it's been foraging on its own, right? It doesn't seem to have had a home before that, so it's happy to have a reliable source of food.
Yay! I'm very excited.
All right. Any last business in Blasingdale? Doesn't sound like it. All right.
So when they come out, I'm like, I found a puppy. Look at the puppy. It's my puppy. Its name is Alexandrite.
I told you that?
Alexandrite?
It's coming with us.
Oh, wow.
We have a dog and a pony. Quite the dog and pony show we got going on here.
Dog and pony.
We're fired.
Yeah, one of these moments you guys do have to come up with a name for your adventuring band because we can't keep calling every season of this Death House when there are no houses.
Nope, we are now the dog and
Dog
pony
and
show.
Pony
Thank you
Show,
very
yeah.
much.
Dog and oh my god. All right, well, we'll put that in consideration. All right,
We'll run by legal.
That was a soft no.
I'm not in charge of this, as everybody knows. Not my dog and pony, not my circus.
Imra, may I pet your dog, Imra?
Yeah, if he'll let you, I think. If she will let you, she's pretty friendly.
She's a very friendly dog, and she will basically seems to do anything that would make Imra happy.
Aw.
That's sweet.
So be nice to Imra, or you might get fleas.
Canine is one of my most common wild shapes.
Mm.
So I have a special love for dogs.
Aw. All right, so you set out north from the mining town of Blasingdale. And at first, there's a little bit of a track there, but as you go along, it quickly just turns into a very rough path through the forest. You pass through brooding pine trees and deep vales, and it takes you spend a couple days in the wilderness. You camp at night, and you during the day sort of make as best progress you can. It gets a little bit rockier as you go further north. Takes a little bit longer, but 3 days in. You catch sight of a tall, steep hill that rises to a prominent bare knob of rock, the Stone Tooth. The more perceptive, the more eagle-eyed among you spot a thin spire of smoke rising from some unseen point high on the hill's slopes, and you can make out a steep, narrow road or track that runs back and forth across the face of the mountainside. And for a little bit of illustration here, let us try to go to a map.
Hark, the tooth has a cavity.
I'm being beaten to my own jokes so hard today.
Can people see this map?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right. And let me just add, we got Spurious there too.
Whoopee.
Okay. So this is the Stone Tooth, the topographical version. So you guys are approaching. You'll see, as I described, you're sort of to the south. There is a track that seems to go up and then starts into like some switchbacks and disappears among some sparse trees. Beyond that, it's very quiet. There's not much beyond the sounds of the birds chirping and the wildlife.
I assume Karakir is not supposed to be on this map. Or did we suddenly find him?
We found him! Yay!
Uh-oh.
Hooray! We found him.
Bellman is very excited, hopping around all over the map.
Oh, he was just an illusion.
It's almost as if you caught a sight of him and then he vanished into
Into the mists again.
into the mist.
Does the puppy really have a saddle like that?
That is entirely up to Imra. But she is
okay.
not. I think we decided, unfortunately, she is too big to ride.
Mhm.
Although Spurious is small enough, he could ride the Mastiff if the Mastiff would let him.
Am I the only one that sees Bellman doing a dance on the map?
No, I'm just ignoring it.
Okay.
Aline, is it
As you should.
Was it Alexandrite or Androdite? As you said one, and you have me right the other.
Yeah, androdite. Sorry.
And no, fine, that's fine.
Wait, what?
Those are different stones.
Different sense. It's
Oh.
just the name.
Okay, so it's not Alexandrite.
No,
Our bard
androdite.
can't
Androdite.
see the
Sorry.
map.
Androdite. All right. So, what would you like to do?
Is there a road? Is the road the white
Yes. So
line, or
you've
is that a
seen
river?
there is a path that you guys are
Mhm.
kind of just approaching that goes up and sort of starts turning into switchbacks about halfway up the mountain.
And do we think that's the Stone Tooth Mountain up there?
This is the Stone Tooth Mountain. This is the top of it.
Oh, nice.
So you may
We
have
found it
missed
on the
my
first-
description.
First mountain.
First mountain.
Yeah.
And there's some smoke in the. We saw some smoke.
Yeah, you see some
Yeah.
smoke coming, a wisp of smoke
And
coming
that's-
out over here.
And that seems like campfire wisp, not volcano wisp.
Not volcano, no. This is
All right.
yeah.
Possibly a forge wisp.
Let's gather around the
Who could say?
campfire.
So, what's your plan?
Let's go, folks.
Let's go up that path and see
I
what
go
we
up the
can
path, but
find.
I'm watching out for orcs. Do we need a marching order?
You tell me how you're walking.
I'm happy to go
Kind of
first.
like
It's a
John
mountain.
Cleese.
I like
I think
mountains.
we did that. Bruldish first, Elevor second. I think that's how we did it.
Yeah,
before.
generally you want somebody. Brilla just said, I think we should put somebody who's kind of tough and strong in the front and in the back, just in case we get ambushed. Because orcs are devious like that. It is entirely possible that they will jump out at us from in front or from behind. So
I call back.
Maybe I'll go. Okay, cool.
I will go in the middle.
do you
Yeah,
think
I'm-
that's wise?
I'm ranged, so I should probably be in the middle too in case there's shenanigans.
So are we gonna just hop on the path then?
I want to have a little
Yes.
heart to heart with Pony. Pony, this may be the most dangerous thing that we ever do, and I just want to assure you that if this gets bad, I will name my next pony Pony in your honor.
Oh, thank you
Dang.
so much, Whiskerface.
All right. Are you doing anything as you go up? How are you comporting?
Well, I
We're
am
playing
not gonna.
patty cake.
I'm not gonna sing anymore. That seems
smart.
Right.
Smart.
I don't think it's worth trying to be stealthy or sneaky because I am a rattly dwarf.
and we have a pony.
And we have a
And
pony.
it is not.
And
I
a
did not
mastiff.
spring extra for.
We're
a stealth
banging
pony.
coconuts together.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But perhaps we could be doing some perception checks.
Yes. I think that's a good idea. Also, I will be paying close attention to the barking or not of the puppy
I
because
see
sometimes they
everything.
can notice things.
Yeah, Elevor is
I've
very
traveled
sharp.
in a party with a puppy before.
Elevor is in the forest and the mountains, and that's his element. So he is very adept at sort of keeping his eyes open. He is alert to every chirping of every bird, every crack of every twig.
I got a
In
5.
fact, I think I am. My druid circle is of the mountains.
Oh,
remember
excellent.
correctly.
All right, so you really are in your element. So Elevor, you would then notice as you are starting out on this road that you notice some tracks. This path is not undisturbed. It has clearly been used at some point, but someone may need to do a survival check to get any better idea of exactly who or what was using it.
Yeah. Okay. So, Elevor says, I see some tracks here, but I'm not quite familiar with what they are. Do we have someone here who's particularly good at tracking?
Imra.
I rolled a 16 for survival.
Excellent. You recognize, you sort of like get up in there and you check out the tracks, and you recognize that there were 4 booted humanoids who came down it within the last day and headed into the forest. The trailhead that you're on sort of joins some older tracks in the woods, and it sort of peters out after half a mile or so. But yeah, there were clearly some tracks coming down from the mountain along this trail.
I convey all of that to people.
Interesting. Well,
Does with that perception check, did I notice anything else, like as opposed to just on the path, like looking out? Did I notice any movement or anything like that, or does the path seem like it was traveled, but right now it's clear at least where we are?
Yeah, it does seem like it's clear where you are. It seems like it was traveled, like as I said, within the last day or so, but there's nothing in the surrounding area. You sort of cast out over the mountainside, and everything that you see seems like fairly clearly to you to just be like natural disturbances, animals, etc., the wind blowing trees. There's nothing that seems too out of the order. The only thing that kind of breaks the forest stillness is that thin wisp of smoke coming from on top of the mountain.
Gotcha.
I would
there's
like
probably
to keep
some
moving on.
sort of an encampment up there then if we're seeing
Yeah.
smoke and people coming down. I mean, it could be a camp of some sort. I thought it might just be some volcanic activity, but now that we see that there have been people here.
Broldus, you may be more familiar with our potential adversaries than I would be. Do orcs wear boots?
Do they? They do, right? Yeah. I mean, not all of them do. It depends on if they're in a clan that has raided and taken a lot of
The many
of
boots
stuff.
clan.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, hmm
Orcs of many boots.
Yep. So this could definitely just be orc activity.
Okay. I was not used to them wearing boots, but
Mhm.
I am not. I have my travels that have intersected with orc travels are limited. I'm learning a lot.
All right.
As
so
we
how
move
are you-
forward, I'd like to do some sort of like continual check for just being aware of like the back of the line so we don't get ambushed or surprised.
Yep, that's what your passive perception is for.
Yay!
Yay. How are you continuing to follow the road? Are you going off the road? What is your plan here?
I'm happy staying on the road,
I
but
want to stay on
yeah.
follow the yellow brick road.
Great.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Yes, that.
Oh, I was doing the song, but okay.
I know.
So it takes you a little while, but the
Bellman, I'm going to do the singing. No offense.
Stick to your day job.
the path is well constructed. It winds up the hillside for quite some way. You can sort of tell as you go along that it used to be probably better concealed than it previously was, but it seems like over time what concealment there was has washed away a bit, sort of just normal erosion, no upkeep. I mean, it seems as though this is not being, it's actively used, but it's not being concealed or hidden in any way. So that's part of the reason you could see it from below. But you suspect in the past it might have been more obscured by trees and the likes. But it doesn't take you too long, probably since you've already walked pretty far and the path is pretty easy going. Maybe within, an hour and a half, you pretty much get all the way up to the top of it. At which point, let us see what you see now. The path climbs up one last steep switchback toward a bare shoulder of rock. The hillside rises steeply on your right, and on your left drops away precipitously. Debris and rubbish lie scattered over the last 100 yards or so, discarded water skins, bits of charred bone, and splintered casks or kegs. Up ahead, the path opens onto a wide ledge, then doubles back sharply into the mountainside. Who is in the front? Brildish, you?
yes, I am.
At the very edge, Brildish, if you're sort of a little bit more forward,
Mm-hmm.
You can see two bestial humanoids in hide armor standing watch on the ledge. They appear inattentive and bored.
And are they? What did I see? What are they?
Can you see Can you see up further?
Yes. Do I recognize that they're orcs?
Yes,
or-
you absolutely
Okay.
recognize that they are orcs.
All right. I stop and I turn to my companions and say, 2 orcs ahead.
Oh dear.
I say we get her.
Oh yeah.
Do we want to try to do like a sneak attack, or do we want to
I like that you guys
Yeah.
are whispering. It's great.
just run?
Welcome to ASMR
run?
Total Party Kill.
Hey, guys, I've never been in a whisper party before. This is
Welcome to
great.
I like to
What?
whisper too.
Really? Your name is Whisperface and you've never been in a whisper party? That seems so
I'm
sad.
not great at whispering.
Oh my god.
So I think I would like to try to sneak up and shoot them with an arrow. Or shoot one of them with an arrow. Is that okay
so-
with the-
Anybody who has ranged attack, I mean, it would be nice to catch them by surprise and then have the rest of us rush up.
Is there any way that we could? I also have several ranged attacks. Is there any way I could we could do that at the same time and surprise them?
What's the range on your attacks?
Yeah, that would be where to start.
I know
Imra?
Imra has a longbow because I've seen her use that, and that there's
Yep.
a really long range for that.
Magic missile is also very long range.
So they're about
nice.
100 feet away
Okay, so
from where
are
you are
they-
now, although you would probably need to get a little closer to have a clear shot.
Okay.
So there's basically, this like the left side here, just to reiterate, like you're basically on a thin ledge. This is like a slope down. Like as soon as you get off this like path, it's basically like a cliff. To your right, there's like a cliff going up. So you're like on a ledge,
Gotcha.
like against the side of the mountain.
okay. Well, I do not have any faith in my ability to be sneaky, so nor am I very fast. So I'm not. If you guys sneak ahead in order to attack, I will be well behind you and not able to probably join the fray right away. But I'm happy to do what everybody thinks is the best thing to do. Or we could try to make we could try to hide off the path, like out of their sight, and make some noise to see if they come down and investigate. Because we don't know what's around the corner. They could have many allies waiting right there.
If only we had a fun creature that we could send forward to distract them and then maybe bring them back.
No.
Pony is not a distraction.
Pony's not on the map.
I don't know what kind of spells you have, Bellman, but we could. Mage Hand could throw rocks. I don't know if you can make noises.
Oh my God. We've got a giant dog now. Let's use
than I
that.
thought it was going to be.
I wish.
Oh, wow.
Look at that good pupper.
His middle name is Clifford.
Oh, he's such a cutie boy.
Now he's like dog sized.
Androdite Clifford Soliana has a nice ring to it.
I do have invisibility. I could sneak on up and...
That sounds like that would take a spell slot. That would be
Indeed.
possibly useful later.
Yeah, let's just...
I like the arrow idea.
Let's just sneak, yeah.
All right, who is sneaking up?
And how close are you going to try
and
to
how
get?
close are you going to get?
Well, okay,
let's ask how close they have to get in order to get a clear shot.
Yeah, let's take a look here. So, to hit this guy, yeah, you could be standing. I think you need to get around here-ish. Probably. Sorry, hold on. I think you need to get around here-ish. Like before, after this like turn here, like to get a shot on both of them. So you probably need to be in this area.
Oh, that's not
But what
too
if they wanted to concentrate on just the one? If they were like here, why can't I do the little thing like there?
I mean, you could certainly drop one. The other one may or may not notice that.
Well, I mean, we don't know how tough these guys are. If they can take more than one hit, then concentrating all firepower on one is a smart idea, tactically speaking.
I agree. Plus, it means we're safer from the other one for the time being.
All right, so you guys gonna sneak ahead? I am not sneaky, so I feel like I would just ruin everything for you if I came any closer because I can see them from here.
I am also not very sneaky, but I do have magic missile and can blast them to smithereens.
Yeah, so please do approach.
All right.
So what's happening?
I don't know, but you tried to strike.
So
Nope,
I'm gonna
ignore that. I hit a button.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna try to sneak up to which square was it? It was this one. So I'm gonna try to sneak up to
Bellamin will also sneak up to around here.
So I was gonna sneak up to here.
Spurious will follow with this sneaking people.
All right, I need stealth checks
And-
from all of you, please.
I got 13.
Okay.
16.
And Spurious got 21. Okay.
Nice.
I got
So
little feet.
You guys get up about that close. You don't see any indication that the orcs have noticed your presence. They're still standing there. Like every once in a while, you hear them say something to the other one in like a guttural voice, but you get the tone. Do any of the three of you speak Orcish?
Nope. They're not telling a bunch of like halfling jokes in halfling.
No, I don't.
I do speak Orcish, but I'm way back here.
Yeah. So the three of you you don't understand anything, but you can tell from the tone that they don't seem alarmed in any way yet.
Okay. So I'm gonna target the one to the north.
Okay.
And hit it with my longbow, hopefully.
All right. So that's a 21.
Nice.
21 will hit. And you will do, it looks like 4 damage on that guy.
Not
So
super
an
great.
arrow comes out of nowhere and thunks solidly into that orc's shoulder, and he is surprised. He definitely did not see that coming, and you've got like a moment, just like the split sight. So Spurious and Bellamin, since you were both like ready and part of this action, I will say you each have a quick moment to act before that orc gets to react and possibly, freak out.
I am casting magic missile at level 2.
I will
Wow.
cast Vicious Mockery on the other orc.
Okay. So, how much damage?
Oh
do
wait,
you do?
are we? Sorry, I apologize. The range on Vicious Mockery is 60 feet. We're probably not within 60 feet.
Let's see. How close are you? You're back there. You are
Yeah.
exactly 60 feet, although you don't have line of
Yes.
sight if you need that.
What about
would
on the
need-
other one?
On this guy, you're
65.
you're 65. Yeah, if you moved up there, I would say
I
you
sneak up a little
definitely you
All
got a
right,
shot on
yeah.
either of them at that point.
Okay, the other one then.
Okay.
So he has to do a Wisdom save
All
or
right, let
be
me do
mocked.
this in order. So, Brian, you hit this guy to the north with magic missile.
Yes, whoever Imra has already shot.
Okay, and that's 12 damage.
Yarp.
All right. So that orc, you like force bolts come out of nowhere and smack him, and he just he's down. He just
Ooh.
collapses. All right. So the other one has to make a DC 12 Wisdom save. Yeah, Wisdom. Orcs are great at that.
Wise old orcs.
Okay. 10. Oh, I had to turn
Does
off
not beat a DC 12.
Yeah. All right. What happens to him when he fails?
You're going to die just like your friend. Ha ha! 3 psychic damage.
3 psychic damage. Okay.
Yeah.
That hurts my
He looks-
feelings.
He looks a little freaked out at the second, but he screams.
Ah!
He yells very loudly.
Like a battle scream or like a scream for help or like just like this is sad scream.
Probably you're not super well
Dan,
versed.
Can we hear that orc scream?
Dan!
Dan, I have been running games for Dan Morin for so long. He has a lot to answer for.
And you must answer in orc screams.
Apparently, I must.
That was great, Dan. Just
that
one
was good.
question. How
Yeah.
dare you?
Yeah.
Now, as
just
soon
one
as the,
question. What?
As soon as the attacks go off, then I would like to start running forward. I don't know if we need to.
I think we're
something
going to
for
need
that,
to go
but-
into initiative at this point.
I don't know how this is going to play out,
Yeah,
but just at this
I
point,
agree.
Bruldish would start
Yeah.
charging up the.
Let's
up the hill.
let's roll initiative and see what happens. And here we go. All right. So, that orc. The last thing that happened was that orc screamed. Bruldish, it is your move.
All right, I'm going to use the dash action, which gives me twice my movement. So I get to go. Oops. Let's grab the right thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I can't get any farther because I'd land on one of my companions. So that is what I do.
This
Okay,
is a
so
nice
you're-
death bottleneck we have.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
Bruldish, you're all set.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Elevor.
I have no dash action, so I'm
Yes, you
just
do.
gonna-
Everybody
Everyone
does.
can. I mean, you can basically
Oh.
just use your action to take another move.
Oh, well then I'm going to do the same. Can I go to, let me see, I have to do the clicky thing. Can I go, wait, how do you do the clicky thing again?
Oh, just
All
click
right, I'm
and
just going to
hold.
put
the
myself
ruler
there
to measure?
and then
No, I think-
ask, can I go there?
Sure, you can
What's your
wedge
speed?
yourself
You might
in.
even be able to get ahead of everybody.
Yeah, what
because
is
I
I
your
have
assume your
30.
speed's
My speed's
faster.
30.
Your speed is 30? Okay,
Yeah.
so you
So,
can... So that's about 50. You could, in theory... Where
Mm.
did you start? You can't quite make it past people.
I think you started right. Actually,
yeah,
one
I
back,
started,
probably.
actually, where you were rulering from was where I was
Yeah, so...
the first time.
Yeah, with a 30, you can't quite get any further than that because all those spaces are occupied.
Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to go there.
Okay. You're on a very thin
Oof.
edge of the
That's
cliff
the
there,
edge.
so just keep that
These are
in
the
mind.
mountains. This is home.
Don't get pushed off. All right.
If I do,
So,
I come back as a dog.
You moved, Spurious. What's happening with you?
Let's see. Well, I'm wondering if I should do another Vicious Mockery, which is basically one of my cantrips, or No one else has really moved in a bunch.
I'm waiting. I really want
Yeah.
to.
I'll move in like 15 feet. I'll scamper forward. I've left Pony safely behind. So I'll reunite with Pony later.
Okay.
And I will hurl another vicious verbal barb at that orc. So he that orc gets to do another wisdom save, and I say, I don't want to say anything super offensive about orcs, but
That's what you say. I don't want to say anything super offensive about orcs, but
you were put on
everything
guard
about
duty
orcs.
because you are the weakest of your tribe.
ooh, burn. Wow.
That cuts.
Hitting him where it hurts, huh?
Take that, guard.
If that is your real
Your
name.
real job. You know.
I lost my orc sheet. Here we
Well,
go.
he's only going to take 2 psychic damage.
Yeah.
Spurious is just chipping away at people.
He got an 11.
Yeah, so he fails because he needed it.
He looks crushed, but not physically crushed, just like mentally
Yet.
crushed.
Actually.
Anything else, Spurious? You good?
No, that's good.
Imra.
So I'm gonna move up here and I'm gonna say we really don't want to hurt you, but
Uh-oh. Hey.
tell us what is happening here. Why are you here?
That's a nice face you got. Wouldn't want to hurt it.
Are you saying? What are you saying that in common?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Just because the orc, they understand. Most orcs understand common. He looks discomfited a bit because he's seen his friend murdered,
And has some psychic damage.
and he
He's
has
a
been
little
made fun
fragile.
of, and he
Mhm.
just
Twice.
he kind of
Twice,
looks at
Dan.
you.
He's been made fun of twice.
He looks at you for a second and then just yells like, "Intruders!"
Jerk
But in
face.
Orcish.
Or common, that's fine.
Well, the Orcish word for intruder is also intruder.
Yeah, as it turns out, it's a loan word.
Yeah.
Imra, is that all you're doing? You're just talking to him, no action?
I mean,
That was your
Yeah.
foray there. Okay. So it's-
that was my attempt at diplomacy as much as someone with like -1 charisma can do.
So it's he is that last orc is going to hurl a javelin at you since you're the last person who spoke to him.
Sweet.
He's going to get a 23.
Yeah. Wait. 23. Yes, that hits.
You're going to take 8 damage, and then that orc is going to run.
Again, not for long.
Speed is 30 feet. All right, so he disappears around this corner from you.
Don't let him get away.
Bellaman.
What is my speed? It is 30. All right, I'm gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I am here, can I reveal any more of the map for us?
Sure. Let us show you what you can see.
Boop boop boop
Sorry,
boop boop boop
doing
boop
some of
boop.
this is a little on the
Some classic orc
on the
steps.
tricky side. Yeah, so
As opposed to those new orc steps.
so there's like a corridor with some stairs, like rough-hewn stairs going down.
Rough hewn, nice.
I was trying to think of, let me see if there's any other description. Here we go. So you've got some shallow steps lead, they go up, my bad. Shallow steps lead up through a steep fissure to the south, and you can sort of see, I think you probably see far enough that it like disappears around the corner here. And you're not really sure what's down there, but it looks like it opens up into a larger chamber.
If I can
Need to go a little
see
further around to see.
If I can see that far, can I see whatever is down that area? Oh, there's nothing there. Okay, never mind.
Yep, no, it's just a little. So this is a large ledge that these guys were standing on, and then it turns on a switchback and goes up some steps.
I would like to throw a dart at our orc friend.
Okie dokie.
That's a 6. Hey, Bard, you got any inspiration that you can impart to your old pal Bellaman?
I think I would have to have given you that before.
No. Okay, that's a 6.
Correct, Dan. Bardic inspiration. I think I have to do it.
I think that's probably true. I think it's a bonus. It's an action,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All right. So that was a 6 to do. What were you doing with the 6? Sorry.
To throw a dart.
Yeah, that's gonna. You sort of line up and like you've been practicing at the pub.
Didn't we determine last time that you actually have cantrip spells that you can use that don't take up spell slots that do more than what a dart does?
Dart.
Just for next time. Like Ray Frost.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
He's the sorcerer. He just really likes playing darts. He's big.
Dude,
He's
it's
been at
fun.
the pub.
Although
all right.
8 damage for a dart that's impressive. Had it
Yeah.
hit.
Right in the
so
eye.
you throw a dart and it plinks harmlessly off some rock as the orc scampers out of the way.
Gotcha.
All right. So we are in round 2. Let me think about what order some things are going to happen. Let's start. Okay, we'll keep going. Broldish, what do you got?
All right. I am dashing again. I don't quite know what's around the corner, but I'm pretty sure there's an orc somewhere. So 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There's an orc. 4, and I'll go to here, which
Oh,
I
you
can
get
make it.
all the way
And I
next to
can't.
it. Okay.
Yeah, I can't attack or anything because I have just dashed. But I shout, "Inhale his name," and brandish my axe. Like I run right up to it.
Inhale whose name? What? That doesn't even make sense.
Getting
all
an
right.
axe in the face for that one.
Okay, Elevor.
I guess I'll dash again. Dash away, dash away, dash away all. Oh, I gotta switch back to the
Oliver.
move, not the ruler. And I'm gonna go. Hello? Why are you not letting me move that far? Stop letting go. There.
Okay. So that was a full dash.
Yeah, my move is only 30. So, it wasn't a full dash.
It
but
was 2
a
moves,
dash.
yeah.
It was my move. Yeah.
All right. We will continue Spurious.
All right. So Spurious, how does that getting around that corner work? Can I close with this?
Yeah, sure.
Orc?
You can move through your
think I
friends.
can.
That's not too much trouble.
All right. Yeah,
Yep.
especially I'm
Mm,
small.
It's an adorable.
Spurious scampers through the crowd and is gonna stab at that orc in the leg with a rapier.
Wow.
Yeah, so you stab him pretty well in the leg.
He'll take 6 piercing damage.
All right.
I
That
would
orc is
also
not looking great.
I would like to is Broldish count as engaged with the orc?
For what purpose?
Or just keeping sense of where people are?
She is next to it, so
Okay. Broldish, you get bardic
Woo.
inspiration. So for the next I think it lasts
it's 10 minutes.
Once within the next 10 minutes, you can roll I believe it's a D8. And you can wait until you find out
I
if
think
you
it's a
hit or not.
D6
Yeah.
unless you've got something.
Oh, because I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
at
not
5th level it
capable.
goes up. Yeah.
Sorry, you're right. I was
All right,
jumping
so that's
ahead.
to add to my attack roll if it doesn't look good at first.
At your
Okay.
choice. Yes. So keep track of that. If we were playing at the table, I would hand you a special D6.
I will just take a special D6 and set it.
How special is it?
I got it at Gen Con for free.
That's
Ooh.
that's actually probably too special for Spurious. So yeah, but I'll allow it. All right, that's all for me, I think.
Okay. Imra.
All right, I am going to come around here, I guess. Make sure Androdite's with me. And I'm going to shoot it with my longbow.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, you know what? I tried.
to yourself more than anything.
Yeah, basically.
All right, that is it. You basically line up your shot as that orc is trying to stumble up the stairs, and you put an arrow in its back, and it just collapses on those stairs there as you deal with it. So there's a dead orc lying on the stairs with an arrow from his back.
Ha.
Ha!
Yeah, there
you
is.
say. However,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
your victory may be slightly short-lived. We'll see. So let's see here. Who is standing where?
We're nicely clustered.
Mm-hmm.
Pony is safe though.
Bruldish and
Yes.
Spurious.
Hello.
Hello. You suddenly experience
Are we rolling something or no? We're just
arrows
experiencing.
shooting out of what seems like the wall across from you. So Bruldish 21
Yeah, that hits.
and Spurious 4.
I nimbly dodge out of the way.
So Bruldish, you've taken an arrow for 3 damage, 3 piercing damage.
All right.
You're not entirely sure where that arrow came from, but you're also not sure whether it will be the last arrow or not.
I'm guessing not.
Bellaman.
From the walls, you said?
Yeah,
We
from
don't
like
know.
an arrow slit.
We don't know. Okay.
You could roll a perception check if you would like.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'll roll a perception check.
Okay.
That's a non-natural 20.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So you quickly look up at that wall where you saw, or basically saw arrows shoot out and hit your friend. And you notice that several small slits are in the wall. You would notice 3, basically at regular intervals, and you could pretty clearly identify them as arrow slits. We'll just make it a little clearer. So basically where these points are. So you get the idea that there are archers behind this wall up here, and you guys are in a bit of a shooting gallery.
Okay. I
Step
run
right
up,
Step right up.
right over here, and I stick my hand into the hole.
How many?
All right,
how many
the-
hands?
Okay,
how many
first
hands
of all,
do
a couple
Dragonborn have?
things.
Is this a different tactic for different
Let
creatures?
me be clear. Let me clarify a couple things before you do that, in case it changes your decision. They're about 15 feet above the ground.
Oh, okay.
Everybody
Where
hug
was
the
I?
wall.
There. All right, I was there.
Yeah, the angles
I would
wouldn't
like
work.
to dash as well and sprint down the stairs.
Okay.
Or
Up
up.
the stairs,
Give
up the
me-
stairs, technically, but sure.
Oh, up. Yes, excuse me.
You can go up.
So
You can go up the
these-
downstairs or down the upstairs if you really want to. That's not gonna
Up the
stop
down
you.
staircase.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Here is 10 feet, and I'm gonna go another. There is 50 feet. I'm gonna go another 2 once more map is revealed.
Let's see. So you round the corner into what appears to be a very large, sort of antechamber.
Lots of stairs.
Lots of stairs. Yes, let me. A broad entranceway has been carved out of stone. Marble steps cracked with age and veined with green moss lead up to a strong double door of carved stone, 8 feet wide and almost 10 feet tall. There are also, now that you know what to look for, you will recognize there are arrow slits on the north and south walls, basically, over this area. So there's one here, and you notice another one in the wall opposite there. So this, there are more arrows to be had.
That's excellent.
Yeah,
Say there are many arrows.
I would say there are more than one.
Several arrows.
The tribe of several arrows.
They're an
And that
offshoot of the many
is
arrows tribe.
My turn. I have 2 more spaces. I'm going over here.
Okay. All right. So you are pretty well protected from that north arrow slit, but the south arrow slit, if there's someone back there, may have a shot on you. All right. Round 3. Bruldish, what are
All
you
right.
doing?
I am going to sort of hug the wall since 15 feet is way above my head. And they probably won't be able to shoot at me from theirs. And I'm going to dash. So I will go one. Oops. Close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I can get up next to Bellaman.
Okay. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, that's all I can do
Okay.
with a dash because I don't see any enemies from here, do I?
Right. I assume Bellaman may have alerted his compatriots. It's not like magic arrows.
Oh, they're magic.
Secrets.
All right, Elevor, what are you doing?
Oh, just the old dasharoonie.
Hug the wall.
Yes, I am hugging the wall, and I'm going to be behind my old pal Bellaman here.
Spurious intends to do
Okey-dokey.
something similar.
All right. Spurious, go ahead. Take care of that.
Yeah, do I have anything I could do about that wall? I don't think I do.
Do something about that wall.
Can we do something about that wall?
Nope.
Someone's
Imra,
trading spaces.
What are you
I
doing?
was thinking of that too.
That is a good question. So I can't make it to the rest of the party. Well, I guess I could double. So I'm gonna try to stealthily book it down to the rest of the party.
Okay. Stealthily.
Stealthily. I keep rolling off the desk. So that is a 15.
Alrighty.
Um,
Let me just roll perception for these guys. Yeah, they are not very perceptive. So yeah, you are
Okay.
sort of like stealthily creeping up against the walls and making your way down.
Yep, so that is my move.
How far does that get you?
Well, it's 70, so I should be able to get all the way down.
Okay. All right.
Please say it's more orcs.
Okay.
I just want to kill an
Yep.
orc. I just want to kill an orc
it's all good.
so bad.
All right, so a couple things start happening here. An arrow comes out of the wall towards Bruldish. 11.
Nope.
All right, so plinks off the wall. Let's see, who has the highest passive perception among you?
Mine's 11.
Okay, so
Mine's 13.
actually what happens is Androdite starts barking towards
Puppy.
the opening here and like super intensely like like something in that direction.
Good puppy.
And let me see. There's another arrow. Can anybody hit you from that top arrow slit? Just trying to figure out what the range is. I'm gonna make a shot at disadvantage, another shot, but at disadvantage against Bruldish, because they're trying to like do some crazy. So that's an 8. So they're trying to like angle the shot from that north like arrow slit, but their chances of getting one at you, it sort of like bounces off the arrow slit and careens into the room. So not much chance there. Bellaman.
I would like to. Do we think it's worth running into that opening or not, y'all?
I think so.
I'm trying
I have a mind to listen to the pupper.
You know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna do it. First, I'm going to cast a cantrip of mine. That is called Blade Ward. You extend your hand and trace a sigil of warding in the air. Until the next turn, I have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Nice.
Damage dealt by weapon attacks.
Very good. Is that an action or a bonus action or what?
It is a cantrip, so it's an action.
It's full action. Okay.
Therefore, I run 30 more feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ding dong. Hello. It's me, Bellaman.
It's me selling, Dragonborn things.
Avon calling.
Avon calling indeed. All right. So you have run up. There were a pair of double doors, and you like sort of see. You can see a little bit further there. Now you're a dragonborn. Do you have dark vision or no?
No, I think we
Let's
determined last time.
see.
No.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Mm-mm.
So there is some light though in this room. So you can see. Let's reveal some stuff here. You're looking through the door. You can see like there's some light spilling out from from like a couple braziers behind the door. So some like there's some little fiery braziers there, and you can see a bridge that seems to be extending in front of you. And you can also hear something shuffling around the corner from you, and you get the idea that there is an orc back there. He seems to be fiddling with something with the doors.
Oh, great.
I would like to retcon that I do not say Avon calling.
Bellarmine calling.
Or that.
All right. Bruldish, you're up.
I'm looking for orcs.
Give me the
One,
orcs.
2, 3, 4, 5. So I get to here. And I guess I'm just dashing because there's no orc when I get my full movement. So
Yep.
1. And then if I come to here.
All right,
Oh, I
so you like
see.
squeeze through the doors, and what you see when you get through there is that there is an orc with a longbow like slung across his back, and he seems to be trying to push the door shut. And there's like a big wooden bar that like can be dropped once it's shut, like in like the metal brackets. But he's sort of struggling with them because they're heavy, and he's by himself.
All right. Well, I can't see if there's any place. I can't. That's better
Yeah,
for
let
me
I'll
to be, but I guess
expand it
since I
a
don't
little bit
have.
since now you can see. So let's assume you're just like right past the doors, so you can basically see that there is
And I do have dark vision.
Oh, great. Okay, so there's a small ledge here, and then you can see out a little bit further, and that there is there's a bridge extending across a chasm. So the great door opens into a large hall. A narrow ledge overlooks a deep, dark crevasse that cuts the room in two. A dangerous-looking rope bridge, frayed and thin, spans the gap. Water gurgles and rushes somewhere far below. 2 copper braziers burn brightly on either side of the door, illuminating the western half of this room. Another ledge is barely visible on the other side of the chasm. So that's what you can see so far.
Then I'm just gonna. I don't have an action left, but I can just sort of physically try to interpose myself in between me and the door so that he can't push it closed as easily.
Yeah. So you can like basically make a strength check, an opposed strength check against him, to see basically if you can keep him from pushing the door shut. I will also add, because you do have dark vision and you can see the ledge on the other side, you notice that there are a couple orcs on the other side as well. And it looks like they're readying to they seem to have been alerted, so they're like starting to get ready to throw javelins at you because they see you wrestling and hear you wrestling with the door there.
Okay. Well, then before I forget, actually, as a bonus action, I am going to cast the spell Hunter's Mark. And this, which is basically, I'm making the orc in front of me my quarry. We'll see how often I remember to do this. And so I choose a creature that I can see and mystically mark it as my quarry until the spell ends. I deal an extra d6 of damage to it whenever I hit with a weapon attack. I can't wait to hit with a weapon attack. And then I have advantage on any wisdom or survival checks I make to find it. And I can transfer that mark if he dies.
All right, so Bruldish will come around to you when the orc tries to shut the door or decides to attack you, whichever happens first. Elevor.
Let's see. Oh my god. Guess I'll just go stand at the stairs.
Okay. Are you doing anything else while you're here?
Oh yeah, I forgot because I only went 30, so I do have things I can do. But I don't know if there's much I can do from this spot. Let's see.
Yeah, those doors aren't open very wide.
I mean, they're open enough. The drawing may not be exactly to scale.
Right. But Elevor, would Elevor be able to see the orc?
No,
or
because he's definitely on the other side, like he's trying to push it shut.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Anywho.
Okay.
I'm probably just gonna stack up behind Elevor then. I don't. Let's see. I've already. Broldish, are you still inspired, or did you use your inspiration?
I did. I haven't done anything yet, so.
All right, so you still got that.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'll do that if. Yeah, I'll hang out here. I don't want to be the first person through that door.
Okay, Imra.
All right. Well, I guess I joined my friends here.
Where are they?
So, is the door in the way? Can I see that orc?
No, the orc is behind the door trying to push it shut, and Imra is trying to keep him from doing that.
Okay.
Sorry, Brildish.
Well, that was my entire move. Am I protected on this side to the south by that door? Or is it more wide open than it seems to be?
I mean, a small creature could probably slip through. So Spurious, for example, could probably get through, but you are probably not quite between Broldish trying to like keep it open and the orc pushing it shut. Like, then you'd have to like squeeze through.
Okay. So Androdite, does her move work, like her speed work separately from mine, or
you can tell her to move as a free action.
Okay.
And she can attack using your action. And her move is 40. So she can get pretty far. So
I have already, is that 40 from me because I moved and she came with me?
I believe her move is separate.
Okay.
I mean, the difference, subtract some of the space. How much did you move? 30?
I think I moved 35.
Okay. So, she can move another 5 feet. And you could tell her to dash, and then she could take another 40 feet. But she couldn't then do anything at the end of that.
Yeah, I think we're just going to hang out until our next turn.
Okay. All right. The orcs are going to go. So Spurious, you're kind of hanging out back there.
Oh, am I going to take some arrow fire from the walls?
You're a little exposed, and you are the only person that there is like a really good shot on. So I'm going to say one arrow.
That's true.
One arrow comes out at you. So that's an 18.
I'm pretty sure that hits. I forgot to put the armor on my character, but I'm guessing my AC is like 15.
I thought I put it on for you because it's you're wearing leather armor.
Yeah.
So I think it's 11 plus your dex. You can look it up, but
I get hit. Is the answer?
It's probably not 18.
No. How much? And 7 piercing damage.
7 piercing damage.
That is, just so everyone knows, Spurious is small, and he can only carry so many hit points in his small frame.
Okay. But you only one arrow comes out at you there.
It's a good news.
Yeah, that is some good news. However, Broldish, you're busy trying to keep that door open.
Mm-hmm.
While you're struggling against that orc, another orc appears behind you and charges at you.
In the dark?
Yes.
Is
you
there
don't know where
there
you were. You're not quite sure where they came.
I can't tell if there's a wall to my south or what.
As far as you could tell, there was a wall to your south. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, right. I will make that a little clearer.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah, there was a wall there, as far as you can tell, but you're not really sure where that orc came from. But they just sort of rushed out, and
orcs
basically are taking. They're going to try to great axe you. 14.
Good
miss.
God, great axe.
That'll hit. Miss. Okay,
miss.
So they like try to bring that axe down, and it like clangs off the floor next to you as you're struggling mightily against this other orc. This orc is.
You call that an axe?
I'm gonna have this orc on their turn make a strength check. They get a 19. Broldish, can you give me a strength check?
Oh boy, I can. I don't know. Is that a strength saving throw?
No, just click. If you just click on the strength on where it says strength on your sheet.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Okay.
Oh, there. You have to click the word strength,
Yes.
not your strength score.
Yeah. So 19. A tie. And as we know with a tie, the things remain the status quo. So you're just barely holding the door open. Like you haven't pushed it open any wider, but it is not closing at the moment. All right. Bellamin, you are up.
I want to hit the orc that's doing the door thing, but I can't do that without also being vulnerable to new orc friends. So I'm just gonna handle new orc friend.
Bellman,
hang on.
that's somehow life is. You know, to open up yourself is to take on some vulnerability.
I have
Moves on.
resistance against piercing, so no thank you. Why can't I move?
You're frozen with fear.
Because an orc casted hold person.
Oh, now somehow I'm like floating above the wall.
Yeah,
Okay,
now you
great.
moved.
All right.
Whoa, you're doing
Where-
like little
where are you
quarter
going?
steps.
I would like to go here.
Okay. So you're going to try to squeeze through past Brildish.
Excuse me, pardon me, just kind of get through here.
All right. I'm going to say that takes pretty much all of your movement to get through that opening, and you are slightly vulnerable while you are squeezing through.
Squeeze. Okay, I would like to Ray of Frost. Wait. Is Ray of Frost ranged?
I think it
Almost
is.
certainly.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Would I have any disadvantage being this close to him?
yeah, I think you would have disadvantage. Exactly.
Like literal disadvantage. Okay.
Isn't that how it works when
let's
you're
see.
like at a point
when
blank?
you're I'm trying to remember what a ranged attack. I think you either grant disadvantage or grant advantage on you, or let me see, ranged attacks. Ranged attacks in
You
close
know what?
combat is a you have disadvantage in the attack roll if you're within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and isn't incapacitated.
And if I'm back in my original square, would I have line of sight on this new orc?
I think so, actually. I think they are just enough in the opening that you could catch sight of them.
Retcon. All right. Ray of Frost on new orc friend.
Okay.
Do. Pulling up my spell sheets. In fact, wait, can I just click this and have it? No.
Yeah, it should
Wait,
just
can I?
if you just tap the
Cool. All right. That is an 11 versus I don't know what. It's a spell.
It's just versus AC if it's a spell
versus
attack.
AC. All right. And mild chill with only a 1.
Like basically this like thin stream of ice comes out of your finger when you point at it, and it like an icicle hits the guy in the chest, and he's just like, "What?"
Does it hit though?
It does not. The 11 is too
okay.
low. All right. Anything else? Or are you good?
No, I'm good. That was a fun turn. I'm glad that we had this experience together.
All right. Top of round 5. Brildish.
Okay, so if I try to attack this guy in front of me, do I think the door is going to close, or can I pause in my opposed strength thing to just try to knock him out? Because I don't want the door to close and leave my friends on the other side. So
Sure. I mean, he's only on one side of the door right now, so like the other side could, in theory, be open
That's true.
further. I would say you're probably going to need to give up fighting with him, but if you manage to kill him, obviously he won't be able to close the door.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm just going to attack him then with my battle axe. So I shout, "Inhale his name! Die, foul orc!" And that is a 15.
A 15 will hit an orc.
Okay. And good. I wasn't going to use the, because I do still have my extra d6. But because he is my
He's your
quarry, I get an extra 3 points of damage on him.
All right, so you do 9 points of damage total?
Yep.
All right, that orc looks somewhat stunned, takes a step back. So he's not really pushing that hard anymore because he just got hit with an axe.
Yeah.
You've got his attention for the moment.
Awesome.
All right.
That's it.
Elevor?
Can you see the other orc?
Wait, this one? The one
No,
behind
I
the
mean
door?
the other one.
I think I can see it, but I can't.
But your Bellman is also in the way, which is going to make it a little trickier.
Yeah, and I can't hit with the thing that I want to hit from 15 feet.
Mm.
And if I move up to being right next to it.
Just
It's a ranged
classic
attack, so
Dungeons and
it's not
Dragons
going
fighting
to-
the doorways,
I'm gonna move.
Corners and doorways, Tony.
corners and doorways.
Okay, so I'm
Weird.
just going to do this. A
Scimitar.
1? Are you kidding me? 19 was the roll, and the damage is 1.
All right, so you definitely hit him, but it seems like his armor takes most of the damage. So you like carve into his arm, but like it's just a flesh wound. It's just a flesh wound.
Gross, hairy orc flesh wound.
So anything else, Elivor? You're all set.
That'll be all.
Spurious.
Seem to be having just a good old party here. I'm gonna scoot forward a little bit, which hopefully means I'm out of further arrow attacks from behind us.
Mhm.
I can see through the doors at this the orc standing by the
You can. Yeah, you may have, depending on what you're trying to do, you may encounter some difficulties because you're shooting.
He's
through a bunch
going-
of people.
I'm gonna do magic, Dan. Magic.
Oh, okay.
Specifically, I will do vicious mockery. He will take 1 psychic damage if he fails his DC 12 wisdom check.
Which he did not.
Oh.
It's not the most vicious mockery ever.
He doesn't seem. He seems immune to your mockery.
Oh well.
But he'll never be immune to your charms.
Anything else, or
Nope, I'm good.
Imra?
All right, so will you tell me about this orc in front of me?
Tell me about
Can
your
I?
kids.
Yeah, tell me what
His name
the
is
like
his name is Joe.
the chances of hitting it with a longbow. Can I do that from?
I think there will be a penalty because you're shooting directly through Elivor.
Elivor duck.
Let's see. We'll call it. I'm trying to remember. There is actually a thing for this, but let's just call it. He has cover, so +2 on his defense.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to hit it with my longbow.
Okay.
Well, an arrow from my longbow, not my longbow
Thwap.
specifically. Yeah.
All right. So
Although
you
that
got
sounds fun.
14. Unfortunately, because Elivor is sort of like ducking and weaving with his scimitar, the shot goes a little bit wide. It was very close. It was very
Okay.
close.
Should have sent Androdite
If
out.
Elivor hadn't been there, you felt pretty confident you would have.
great. Thanks.
Everybody has
Elivor
their role
strikes
to play.
again.
All right.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. The orcs are up. So we got, the orc in front of Elivor will attempt to hit him with an axe. 12.
Versus AC, right?
Yep.
No, that is not a hit.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. The orc that Broldish hit will
Mhm.
attempt to hit her with an axe. 10.
Bring it on. Nope, that does not hit.
And a javelin whistles across the crevasse at you.
Oh, I like whistling.
Yeah. Javelin. Oop, nope, that's wrong. Sorry. Ignore that. That was melee, not
Melee.
ranged. 12.
Miss.
All right.
I assume it was coming at me since I wouldn't have a clear
Yes,
shot.
the Broldish is you're the only person that they can actually see there.
That's the way I like it.
Yeah, actually, there, and I hope you like it because there's a second one, 16.
I still like it. It doesn't.
All right, so 2 javelins
Nice.
hurl at you and bounce harmlessly off the floor. Bellaman.
I think I like turned to Broldish in the middle of it and just like give it like a nice little nod.
Yeah.
Like that was pretty awesome.
My scars are standing out extra strong because I'm all flushed.
Oh man.
Excuse me, Elivor. Just gonna scoot through here. Oh, sorry, orc. Nice to meet
last
you.
time
How
you
you
did
doing?
that, you didn't do anything, so I just want to make sure you got. I'm just kidding.
I am going to bludgeon this person with my quarterstaff.
How's this?
That's
quarterstaff
a non-natural 20 versus AC.
An unnatural 20. That will hit. How much damage does that do?
That does 1d8 of bludgeoning damage. That's a 4.
All right, so 4 damage. You whack him upside the head.
Ah,
He's
now
still
think about what you've done, orc.
He's still standing though, but he seems a little like his bell got rung. All right,
Ding.
Broldish.
All right, I am still trying to take this guy out with my battle axe. And don't tell me if it hits right away because I still have my extra.
You're still inspired.
Okay. Yeah, I am. But since I hit with a 15 last time, I think a 16 is probably pretty safe. So that's 9 plus 2, so 11 points of slashing damage.
11 points of slashing damage. You bring your axe down and cleave him in twain. He's dead. So you killed that guy.
Breldish, can you make some space outside the door there?
Yes, I can. I will move forward here and turn to the other orc and laugh in his face.
He is already a little dizzy from being hit in the head with a quarterstaff, so he is he's extra uncomfortable by this.
Are you shook?
Elevor.
Well,
I should also point out for everybody, just for future tactical knowledge, not that we necessarily want to use it right here, but there's another action that you can take during battle called Help. And one of the things that you can do is you can aid a friendly creature in attacking a creature within 5 feet of you. So if somebody has a particularly potent attack that would do a lot of damage, somebody else who's also within 5 feet of that same creature could help. And then that's all you do on your turn.
Give
But the other
advantage,
person gets
yeah.
advantage the next time they attack.
oh, sweet. Okay, I'm just going to scimitar again.
Okay. 2 points of damage on this guy right in front of you. So you thwack into him again, and he is so he's been buffeted on every side now.
But I'll tell you right now, a Brildish will probably never help anybody else because that would mean she doesn't get to attack. Just saying.
All right, Elevor. Anything else?
Nope, that'll do it.
Spurious.
Spurious is going to scamper forward and stab an orc with his rapier. Wow, critical.
As a
Whoa.
critical,
Ooh.
so you
Nice.
do 17 points of damage on that orc.
I
So,
like this new guy.
You run up and you stab him, like you just skewer him with the rapier, and he is in fact so badly skewered that he staggers backwards and falls out. He goes and falls down the
no.
crevasse. He's dead.
Nice.
Just in case there's any
Okay.
questions.
Hurrah!
Okay.
Well met, new guy. I can't remember your name in the heat of battle.
Well done, Spurious. Anything else from you, or are you good?
I'm good.